evening. Happy Sunday. Really hope everyone's got volume today because last night that was a little bit weird and a little bit, it wasn't stressful. We just did it again. So I probably repeated myself lots. Who knows? You might have just taken something out of it a little bit differently because you watched both of them. Maybe you didn't watch either. Doesn't matter. So on Sundays, if you haven't been here before, I do a Q&A. So it's a question that's come up this week either for me or I've been asked this question. In some cases, in a couple of weeks I've been asked virtually the same question by multiple people. So clearly it was important. So today's question was about gratitude, and it's about a particular friend of mine at the moment who's been going through, let's be honest, some shit. There's a few things that have just gone pear-shaped. Some stuff has just gone to shite. And a lot of it has been off the back of the pandemic and the way Australia's handling it and how things are working. And it's a situation, unfortunately, millions and millions of people are at the moment where stuff's just not how it was meant to be. That meme you might have seen going around, if people were 5 years ago doing their vision boards and talking about where you're going to be in 5 years' time, stuck at home educating your children, drinking a lot of wine was probably not on your list of things you were going to be doing in 2020. I know my year doesn't look anything like it was meant to look, apart from these lives. These lives are the only thing in this plan for the year that is actually going ahead, which actually is still here. And that's okay. So the question I was asked was, how do you remain grateful? How do you keep practicing gratitude, Sam? How do you keep finding something positive? How do you do that when it's all just crap? And the answer is, and I'll touch it on a different live, but in answer to the one about how do you remain positive, sometimes you can't. So we're not going to go there on this one. But the gratitude and the gratefulness you can, I believe, always find. You can always find something. So we're going to do a couple of little exercises. So as you know, every day in my journal, I know, trusty journal, oh my gosh, it matches my dress today. I write 5 things I'm grateful for every single day. Sometimes they're bigger things, sometimes they're littler things. And a lot of people suggest that you concentrate on the small things rather than the big things. I think write whatever you feel like writing that particular day. Let me grab today's journal, shall I? Oh. Actually, a red one at the moment. Red and purple, one of my favourite colour combinations. Okay. Here you go. One of the things I was grateful for in the last 24 hours, I had a great bath. There you go. Black coffee is not too bad. That's kind of gratitude. Let's go with some random ones here. Elodie did her schoolwork. Yeah, I was grateful because Elodie did her schoolwork. Gratitude the other day, finding Quibi. If you haven't found Quibi yet, find Quibi. So they're just random things, okay? Random things that you can be grateful for. And the more you concentrate on finding something to be grateful for, the more you find them. It's like when people say, don't think about the elephants. Don't think about pink elephants. All you can think about is pink elephants. If you're in a headspace where I'm trying to find something to be grateful for, I'm trying to find something to be grateful for, things will show up for you to be grateful for. I promise you. Another great exercise to do, and I'm going to tell you to write them down, but another great exercise to do is just look at the room you're in. Just look at the room you're in and take a page, again, trust your journal, or a piece of paper. Look, it doesn't have to be a journal. I talk about journals all the time, but you know what? An A4 piece of paper will be fine, but write it. It's the act of writing. Write that makes it so much more powerful. So look around the room you're in and go, and just mindlessly almost write down things you're grateful for. I'm grateful for Blue Tack. Oh my God, like one of the best inventions ever. Blue Tack. I'm grateful for this diffusion stick because it makes the room smell pretty. I'm so grateful for this funny little light thing that I can't take off and show you because it's providing the light. Look into the light. I'm grateful for good champagne. It's an empty bottle, bugger. Grateful for the photo of my daughter. Just write. Grateful that someone invented ink so they could print books for you to read. There are so many things we can be grateful for. So even in that moment where you feel like you've lost your job, your business has gone down the toilet, your boyfriend dumped you, you got a cold sore, you got plantar fasciitis, bloody hurts, I tell you, it's not getting much better either. Your car broke down, your heater broke down, my house is freezing. No matter what it is, you may not be able to flip to positivity, but you can always find something to be grateful for. Always. My heater is absolutely cacked. The house is really, really cold. So what am I grateful for? I'm grateful that I could go to Bunnings and buy a couple of little oil heaters. Yay! So much gratitude for Bunnings being open late so I could do it the night I had to do it. There's always something. So tomorrow, tonight, Wednesday, any day, every single day of your life, when the shit hits the fan, just find one thing to be grateful for. It might be as simple as the socks you are wearing, but I promise you'll find it. And if you do that concentrated effort on finding things to be grateful for, the more of them you'll notice. You truly will. You'll notice that, geez, it was great that someone invented pierced ears, not those clip-on ones that hurt like hell. Random. They don't have to be biggies. But the more little ones, it's like, you know how I talk about confidence being a muscle, and the more you practice the acts that give you confidence, that help boost your confidence, the more confident you are. The same is with gratitude. The more you think about things to be grateful for, find things to be grateful for, inspire other people to be grateful for, they just show up. It's brilliant. It's like magic. That's how the universe works. Anyhow, that's enough woo-woo for tonight. Happy Sunday. Have a great night. Please, please don't forget to head on over to samanthaleith.com / whichever way it goes, 365 days, number 365 and then days, and get your invite to the very last night. It's going to be exciting. And in the meantime, if you've anything you want me to cover in this next couple of weeks, or you just want to ask me a question, shoot me a message. I do answer them. Me, not a message bot, because I haven't figured out how to work them. Next year. Bye. Mwah.